Hello, hello. We're just gonna slide into here and let's see. Let's get this going. All right, that should be good. Okay. So now if I go here, what I'm trying to do is kind of get used to the controls a little bit because yeah, I'm not too great at this game and yeah, I went back to that habit. I changed my thing so my barrel roll is now a toggle button and it's not one button plus the joystick. So I'm kind of struggling with that. I'm giving myself infinite boost here because it's kind of important for me to be in the air more than normal this practice. So let's just do this and see if I can get that. All right, let's try that again. I got one hit. First, let me also make sure I get this open. There we go. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, or for a little bit recently, as you can tell by the potential recent clips. And I'm not too great at the moment. I'm actually just now getting used to the aerial controls. I've been doing that probably for the last 2, 3 hours, which is why I was late. So yeah, let's try this again. I think I want to do custom maps later as well. What I was told, or not told, but what I was advised to do, and yeah, I got a pretty crazy vehicle this time. We're gonna go F3. I do have some of the mods here. I wanna try and get good at orbital rings. It's gotta be orbital rings as one, and then the other is to do a double tap thing that I saw. I was advised to try specifically this number 6. Alright, we're gonna restart that. That's okay. And with this one, I don't actually have to barrel roll too much. I should also get off ball cam. That's kind of messing me up. So let's kind of just fly through here, easy. Alright, well, we almost had that. Let's try again. Come on. Let's kind of barrel roll as we go. Try and keep this lined up. Can I? Almost, okay. Too high there. Right, let's see. Oh, hang on. Nope, we didn't make it. That's okay. Oh, I think I saved it. Maybe. Hang on. No, I lost it. That's okay. We're just gonna glide straight through this like that, and there we go. Not even gonna hit the ground. We're just gonna keep on going. Keep going for good luck, because I haven't actually beat level 2 yet. Yep. This one, I find it hard to actually keep launching, so maybe we're gonna do something like that. Okay. Did I save it? Oh, I saved it. I might have missed a few rings, but we'll take it. Nope. Okay. I suppose that's good what I get for kind of cheating. Okay. That's not it. Yep, there we go. I do kind of need to adjust the yeah. Damn. All right. Let's just keep going. Ooh, it's okay. We made it through. And level 3, nice. Furthest I've been. Alright, that's fine. Kinda messed it up because I wasn't lined up correctly with that barrel roll. Alright, we're gonna do a yeah, no. Gotta do small adjustments here. Oh, nope, that's alright. We'll try again. Just gonna fly through here. Nope, that's okay. Whoops. Okay, we made it, technically. Wait, I could do this like a platformer, but that might not be a smart idea since the idea is to kind of practice aerial controls, and platforming is never actually important to that. So let's just, yep, keep flying here. Come on. Oh? Ah, Oof. Alright, we'll try that again. We're just gonna kind of keep trying this, and eventually I'm gonna have to get used to actually like doing the constant barrel rolls, because I can't actually control my car while doing constant rolls like that. Alright, that's fine. Nope. Oh. Alright, well, I want to do the barrel roll the old way with my trigger again. There we are. Nope. Come on. Oh, there we are. Oof. Alright, we'll try again. Alright. I need that momentum staying through here. Too many rings skipped, even if I do make it. Nope. Alright. Just gonna keep flying through here. And yeah, I want to say I missed way too many of those, so let's retry that. Damn. Alright, let's just try that again. Terrible. Alright. Oof. Alright. We'll try that again, and we're just gonna keep trying this. Hello, hello. Uh, I am mostly unranked in twos. I am ranked silver. So I'm actually terrible at this game. Oop. Ah, that's fine. At this rate, it's more about I need to just kind of get used to the new control system, which I changed my barrel roll from the trigger plus uh, joystick to the X and B buttons. So I'm kind of still just getting used to that and making sure I'm not accidentally pressing the trigger when I don't want to be. Because what happens is I end up spinning like that if I do it. So yeah, it's a matter of just getting used to controls right now, and then from there I just have to just play games, get the basic game sense up. I want to learn a lot of the technical stuff. I think I can recover this. Nope. Not because I think the technical stuff is required to be good, but because it's just something that I think is super fun to look into, the air dribbles and all that stuff. Come on. Yes. Just like that. Let's adjust a little bit. Oh, go higher. Okay, it's okay. We landed on it. And we lost it. Okay, I'll do that again. But let me quickly go to free play real quick. I'll show you exactly where I am with air dribbles at the moment. It's not very good. If Yeah, see, I went right back into that same habit. I hit my trigger instead of my um actual roll buttons. Yeah, I can kind of hit it once, but I can't really go too well above that. I think I smacked that one a little too hard. I didn't even jump that time. It's a little more nerve-wracking doing this on a stream, admittedly. Like, usually I'm just doing this, not even recording, or I'm just doing it while a friend of mine is kind of in the background messing with his car. I also want to practice, I don't know, what do you call it? This, like, fast aerial thing. But I still do keep going into that same useless habit of pressing in the trigger thinking that's how I swap direction. Alright, we're gonna go back to orbital rings here. Yeah, that's typically what I do in between practices. I set up on the wall and then I try to hit it, then I just push it to another wall, set it up over that wall. I'm somewhat inconsistent with the first one, but I did kind of learn not to stop as much as I have been in the past. But the first pop doesn't really help too much if I'm not actually used to doing that anymore because that controller change is going to mess me up hard. I'm not now. Ball cam. Why? Alright, let me. Oh, that was iffy. Nope. Yeah. I won't give my exact age, but I am older than 21. I will say that. And for the sake of consistency, I have not been playing that long. I was actually just showed how to like install all these maps and stuff today by another friend of mine. I think this is extremely fun. Let's just. Ooh, that was a little low. Nice. Fast food. Unfortunately, fast food. I typically try and work night shifts, so I tend to end up getting off at like 1, 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I come home. And recently, I've just been playing Rocket League. Oh, oh, welcome in, welcome in. Let me just. Oh, a little shaky. Got to get that quick aerial. That second jump boost is quite important. All right, let's just fly through there. Kind of a just the rotation. Nope, too low. Well, go, go, go up. Damn. Um, I'm thinking about going to school for software engineering or electrical engineering thing, specifically the circuit side of it, computer engineering. But that's whenever I figure out money and all that nonsense. Money, time, and I'm kind of just enjoying the streaming in between all that. Right now, before I figure that out, I'm trying to also pay off my car, which is taking a vast majority of my money. Oh. Oh, can I make it? I think that counts. Ooh, just going a little slow. Yeah, no. But I am also making or attempting, I should say, to make a game of my own, which is which no. I'm a little confused by that question. Oh. It's okay. Oh, was just a little too high there. So, I might be able to pull it up. Hang on a second. I have a little bit of a prototype. Oh, a Twitch. I do have an account, but I haven't streamed on there in a while because multi-streaming is kind of iffy, and Twitch has a little bit too many rules with that. Not to mention, Twitch has been sort of going downhill in the past. Too many issues I would rather not get involved in by sticking to Twitch. We got this game up. Let me make sure it doesn't show any like file names or anything like that. I could try and just get the game full screened. I'm messing around in Unity for it. And it's perfectly fine running a game engine while streaming Rocket League. I have enough memory, I think. Right. We're just gonna let that open up in the background real quick. I'm sure it'll interrupt me midway. Oof. I will potentially start multi-streaming on Twitch since I am getting back into streaming. It might be worth it. Hang on. Do I have the? I need okay plugins. I have. I actually did think about getting into a trade with electric engineering as well, because that is a thing. No, I don't want to restart OBS. Okay, I won't be on Twitch this time, but next time I will be. Maybe somewhere through the stream I'll kind of end the stream and then do a reset so I can get both up and running. I already have the software installed for streaming on both. It's just a plugin through OBS, but I'd have to get all that sorted out after restarting OBS. Alright, let's see if I can get through level 2 again. See, level 1 is easy. Level 2, not so much. Yeah. I think I'm gonna barrel early. Yeah, it seems like... Oh, wait, can I actually recover that? I feel like that's cheating. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, alright. What if I just... I wanted to see if I could do something like that. Metalworking would be cool, but I don't actually have, like, if I have to end up doing any of that outside of, like, the trade area, then I don't really have the space for it. I also know it needs a bit of tools. Like, I would do, various, like, welding, things of that sort. I thought the idea of making jewelry was pretty cool, but it's just a lot of things that I don't actually know how to get into. I don't know the right places to look for any of that. I don't know if they provide anything. Oh yes, I did forget about that. Happy Easter. To everyone in chat, happy Easter. Oh. Man, I could be playing Satisfactory, but instead I'm flying a car through rings. Switch your aerial controls, he said. It'll make things easier, he said. Ah, I see, okay. One thing, like the main reason I'm trying to get in, or I would prefer, I should say, software or or computer engineering is mostly because I just have a strange interest with electronics. A very, very strange interest with it. The PC I'm playing on, I built. I've taken apart and repaired laptops, ones that have blue screened, replaced corrupt drives in them. Upgraded my PC over time as well. Diagnosed a few issues. It's just a lot of fun to me. The software is a little bit less fun, but I like the idea of creating apps and especially video games. It's something I've been trying. Oh, wait. I was also considering something I saw nearby with aviation, which I believe is like planes and stuff like that. I haven't. That's actually one that just hasn't went through my mind at all. Uh, I think what I want to do, yeah, it's a play focused. We're gonna hit that. It's gonna full screen, right? Oh, no, no, no. I need to play maximized. All right. So, all right, I think that works. Oh, that's interesting. I think the way like the computer screens and all that works is interesting too, although I don't actually have any experience with that. So, if I go here, my model kind of vanishes, but this is sort of like a prototype of what I'm working on. It's kind of unfinished, untextured, no sound. You don't really get anything out of it. I mean, the music I'm playing in the background is from Upbeat, which I do have a link to that. I paid like $7 a month. I think it's $6.99 plus tax, or if it has tax, I don't know. It's one of those weird things where I don't actually pay attention to it. I just know it's advertised as $6.99 a month. But the idea is It's gradually getting faster. Each shape has its own movement, like the cube kind of links onto the ceiling. And then we have this one which just flies around, which is kind of like the cube, but easier. This isn't the final shape or design for each of the shapes, but it's just something I did. But this is kind of what I've been working on for the game. It gets faster over time. Um, kind of. You change shapes every time you go through the gate. That is one I haven't played. I think when it comes to games on phone, I haven't played many mobile games because Terraria enveloped my life, and I had ended up with over 900 hours on two separate characters on mobile. We don't talk about those days. I didn't have a PC at the time. Now, there's a few features I'm thinking about adding, but I don't think I'll talk too much about them because I'm not sure if I'll add them or if I do, how I'll implement them. Yep, and then we got one of the extra challenging ones here. I think I'm just gonna keep playing until I end up losing because the game, yeah, right there. Last time I played the game, I ended up doing the Zenith Seed on Master Mode and including Skyblock on it, and that was kind of painful. It was fun, but it was painful. That's not it. There we are. Okay, let's get back to the Rocket League. We'll close this now. But yeah, that's what I've been working on so far. I haven't worked on it in like a week, so we'll see how consistency goes. I've been recently obsessed with Rocket League. Someone decided they were going to talk about it where I work, and yeah, I ended up playing it. We ended up playing together, and then this happened. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. I didn't actually get much feedback on it yet because it's a prototype. I don't even think it's at a state where I should be asking for feedback just yet because there's not much to it. Too many features I need to add on my own time. Open to ideas, of course, but I'm still terrible at coding, so. Oh. Although when I say I'm terrible at coding, what I mean is it's hard for me to code without doing research on certain things or like trying to refigure out what syntax is, to which I've been told is normal and no one remembers the syntax or everything about it, but I'm not accepting that of myself. I want to try and actually remember the syntax that I'm working with. Oh, there we are. I think I'm paying too much attention to the rings and not the gaps in the rings. Well, I am. But strangely, when I work in Unity and Blender, I still use meters instead of feet. Oh, let me just fly through here. It's okay, we got this. Oh, too high this time. Yep. Unfortunately. It's not the worst thing in the world, as long as I ignore everything happening around me. You know, the world crashing and burning. I'll just sit in my chair, play Rocket League, and think to myself, this is fine. Oh. I think we did it. Right, adjust. Oof, I spun the wrong way. Up. Yep, there we go. Oof. Okay, that was a sharper turn than I thought. I was not prepared for that. Oh. Let's just fly through here. Oh, hang on. We can recover. Yep, we recovered. Oh. Okay, we recovered once again. Hang on, let me. On one hand, it's like, why? On the other hand, I know why. And I don't blame anyone else. There's so many things going on. I'm just barely surviving here, honestly. It's okay, I love getting $1 off on gas from a sale that lasts one day. Next week my gas will be $4 a gallon. Maybe 5. Depends how much it increases. Glad I have a lightweight car. Doesn't burn through fuel. Oh. Well, hello, hello. Oh, I was distracted by chat. It's okay, we recovered. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Right. B, not B, X. Yeah, X is my barrel for that side. Oof. I don't know. As far as the problems go, I try to mind my own business when I can. I've learned at this rate it's kind of just not worth getting involved with because it doesn't matter where you look. If you have an opinion, your opinion is wrong somewhere down the lines because there's something you just don't know that will be brought to light who knows when. Um, some of them. Some. It's unfortunate to say it, but some people are kind of, and this is a general psychological thing, but some people have an ego higher than intelligence, which means when they hear something, they just don't believe it because it attacks their ego. They don't like that their opinions are being proven wrong later on. It's like someone makes a discovery, but they don't want to believe that discovery, so they sit there and deny it because that discovery goes against their thoughts on it, and it's now an attack on their ego. It's very unfortunate, but you have the ones that know, and you have the ones that just don't because they're too self-absorbed. I don't like getting into the topic, but we're at a point where it's just the lesser of two evils. You can't pick one without doing the wrong thing because it's genuinely just bad on both sides. But I suppose in the end we're always stuck picking the lesser of two evils. Ugh. Especially when the entire system is kinda, you know, broken beyond repair. Yep. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it sure did fall in one. I think we're heading down the same route. And it's crazy I can't even focus on any of that because I'm focused more on how I'm going to afford to eat because of these gas prices, grocery prices, everything. I let go of the boost for too long. Hang on, I gotta stretch my fingers. I'm getting locked in here. Ooh. Like I feel the pressure on my finger to the point it's like like I constantly feel the button, so I can't tell if I'm pressing it in or not. I've been playing this game way too much. It's bad. I've sacrificed sleep for this game. Oh. Yeah, nope. We lost that one. See, I also try not to watch the news because I feel like if I do watch the news, I'll end up being just as intelligent as the average American, which I hate to say is a low standard, but it is. The news is like I've seen so many things where the news kind of just like they all say the same thing, and it's like why watch the news if they're all going to tell you the same thing? You know they're turning a blind eye to something. It's actually kind of ridiculous. No one's saying anything new. Not to mention we're a little concerned about stealing oil and not, you know, fixing the economy. Yep, I gotta launch a little higher there. Just a little. It's okay. Nope, never mind. I lost it. Oof. It's okay. Honestly, after the way things are going, this might be the last war we have before we fall. It's crazy to me that there will be so much like tension inside of a country, and then the country's first thought is, hey, let's take another country. Let's impose our problems on other people too, instead of fixing our own problems. You know, when I have a problem, instead of taking it out on other people, what I tend to do is find a solution to my problem. We can't really do that anymore. It's like everyone kind of fails to understand the basics of human decency at a global scale. I can't even say everyone makes mistakes to defend it, because there's some mistakes you just do not make. All right, let's try and lock in once more. Oh, I gotta go up higher there. As someone that's always lived here, I kind of knew things were going downhill. It all started with the conspiracies and 6 years ago. Things were so normal until then. Ah, I almost saved it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, a little low. All right. We have to go high here. Nice. Saved it. Let's see if we can keep it up. I don't think I'm getting good at Rocket League anymore. I think I'm just gonna get good at this. I'm having so much fun. All right. Nope. Okay. Oh. Nope. It's okay. I could also afford to potentially try and. Oh, oh, we lost it. I could afford to move the camera around a little more when things get like that. To be fair, though, relating to the being a fan of America, the first thing we're kind of taught in schools here is it's the land of the free and opportunity or whatever. There's not as much opportunity here if you're not already rich. It's kind of all just a plea to make America look better than it is. Like, sure, I'm not saying like there's no opportunities or maybe there's not more than there is somewhere else. At the same time, it is extremely limited because people who already have money are going to use people who don't to get more money. It's terrible. It would it wouldn't be something worth complaining about if things were affordable, but it seems like large corporations and generally anyone who's rich enough to make more money is making more money, which is taking money from the consumer, which is right now poorer than ever. Ooh. Anyway, small update for the from the US. We still don't get free healthcare. Just thought that was worth mentioning. Oh, oh, okay. Screwed that up hard. All right, let's fly through here. Push my way straight up into the air. Okay, we saved it. Oof. All right. Okay, we saved it. Easy. All right, that one's not so easy. Oof. Oof. All right. Try again. Okay. We're gonna land right here. Nice. I technically got all the loops and I'm counting it. Alright, okay. That's actually going to be more challenging than I thought. I might actually have to boost downwards and like switch directions and all that. Alright, try again. Alright. Let's keep going here. Alright. I could probably recover, but there we go. Starting to get a little bit of a extra idea on like the entire turning early sort of deal. It's always this spot right here. So we're gonna go ahead and skip those because I actually want to see. Oh, I guess that's what I get for trying to skip those. Alright, try again. That's all we can do. There we are. Now we just recover from that. Control is terrible. It just doesn't actually let me keep it if I'm falling too fast. Okay, we'll try that again.
Alright, let's once again try that again. We're fumbling on these rings, but I think we got. Oh, now gotta go through rings. I don't want to cheat. Because if I'm not actually going through the rings, am I even controlling the ball? Or even controlling the car, I should say. There we are. Alright, yeah, no, I've lost way too much control there. Oh, I've already been streaming for an hour. Interesting. Alright, well, it's the same spot every time, so I gotta get a little better at that one spot. Well, time to just fly this way and see what happens. I do wonder if this is something I can actually go to. Yeah, it's the ball. Oh? Oh, did that count as a win though? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, it played the animation, but I actually don't think that was a win. Because it did just bring me back to checkpoint 5. Alright, let's try that again.
Oh, oh, it was a little shaky, but alright, well, I don't want to pass that many rings. Oh, whoops. Nope, couldn't recover there, so we're just gonna try that again. It kind of gets you stuck on it as if like it has its own gravity. That's what I'm noticing. Alright, I think what I want to do is I want to try and at least beat level 10. I don't know if it'll be easy. This probably is meant for someone who's a lot better than me at the game. Alright, let's... Yeah, I don't want it to land. Alright, we'll try that again. I feel like I need to sort of adjust over time. No. Too far for sure. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next thing, and that would be in the custom training. It was recommended for me to do number 6, not number 6. It was number 6, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're gonna say it wasn't though. I need ball cam on. Okay, that would be a goal, but it needs to be a double tap.
Okay, we'll try that again. Okay. Um, just hitting this one seems to be a challenge. Okay. Almost, almost. Okay, that's just a goal. Okay. 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 Can I then? No. Okay. What I need is for that to hit the wall so I can technically count it as a double tap. I'll keep drawing this. Nope. Nice. Okay. Almost. Nice, okay. Oof. Okay. Cool, I did it. Okay, that works. Alright. I did get a little practice, but think it's time to take a small break, then swap over. And I think I'll see everyone in the next stream. Until then, nice. Goodbye. Let me. Okay. Until then, yeah. Goodbye.